Today we are going to talk about the traps of self-employment. Many of us leave our workplaces with the thought process of when I start my business, I'll have freedom. But this never happens. You find that in your business you'll tend to work many hours, you'll tend to do more work, you'll have more stress and many other things. And when you reflect back, you'd wish to go back to your 8 to 5 job. And yet, many businesses are still in this phase where the owner of the business is self-employed. The statistics show that over 80% of businesses in Africa, let me use Africa, are self-employed. And what happens with this trap is that we never grow. You find you go to a business, somebody maybe opened an M-Pesa shop or opened a kiosk, and 5 years you go back, you find the person in the same place. He's never grown, he's never moved, same place, same items, no growth. And this is what is called the trap of self-employment. And that is where we are as small businesses. So how can we move from this phase of self-employment? And most of the cases it happens because we just get into the business and start running the business. I might copy my neighbor because I've seen my neighbor is doing well in this business, or a friend has told me that this is the best business to do. And without a lot of reflections, I just get into, as long as I have some money, I get into the business without thinking of what I really need out of this business. And this is where now we have these many businesses which people have started, which do not even entice them. They're just doing it because somebody started the same business or somebody's running the same business. And in Kenya, I think they really talk a lot about deals, whereby you live on, I just do a deal and I survive. So what I wonder is, have we ever thought of starting a business, building a business for futuristic business that would like this business to grow and live beyond us? This is whereby in self-employment, the business, I die, God forbid, and the business dies. So how do we move from this phase to a place where the business can live well beyond when I'm gone? And this is where we look at the steps. These are 5 steps on how we can build a business and avoid the trap of self-employment. So here are 5 factors that we are going to look at that will help us avoid the trap of self-employment. 1, when you are starting this business, plan from day one. Don't start a business on a reactive mode. Start your business on a proactive mode. Create your goals. As the business is growing, whom will you employ first? Who will you employ next? Who is necessary for the business? And also, which departments will you require? What are the functions of this business? What are the function goals for this department that you're going to have in your business? So you are looking at this business in a futuristic manner, just to ensure that where you are moving is where you want to be. So when you look at it from that aspect, you're working out of the business. As much as you're working within the business, you're also trying to figure out where you want your business to be as you are moving ahead. And you're planning to ensure that your business can run without you being the core, without you being the focus. So when you plan your business and you look at it at where you want it to be rather than where is it now, then now you are planning. Now you are planning to avoid that trap of self-employment from day one. And then number 2, What are you trying to solve? Are you getting into this business because your neighbor is doing the business or because your friend told you it's the best business? Have you analyzed the situation that you are in and found a problem that you can be able to solve? And is the problem you're going to solve is it big or small? Because the bigger the problem, the more the value of the business. And the smaller the problem, the less the value of the business. So when you look at this problem that you're going to solve, and it's something that you will enjoy doing, then now you can work around it and build your business around that problem and the solution that you'll have created to solve that problem. And then number three, have you identified the customer that will be, have you identified the ideal customer that will be able to serve? The person that is in need of your solution, the one that is having issues with this problem, that you'll be able to serve them to solve the solution? And is it going to serve them in the long run? This will help you ensure that the solution, the problem you're solving is big enough and it is going to be long term, so that you look at it from the bigger picture of what is ahead to be solved. And this will help you look at the business in a big way, in a growth mindset, not on what am I going to do now? What am I going to sell now? But what am I going to build? What am I going to solve? It makes you look at it from the bigger point of view. And then number four, create systems from day one. Start creating systems with specificity to growth system and delivery system. These two systems are very crucial. The growth system will be able to direct you on how you are going to get these clients, how are you going to reach your clients, and how are you going to sell to them. And that is marketing. Are you going to reach to them by going to where they are, or you use the social platforms to reach to them where they are, where they like visiting, or you'll reach to them through the billboards or uh, brochures. So there are many ways of reaching your clients, but you have to look at that aspect of where are your clients, where do your clients visit most, where do your clients reach out to get the service to solve this specific problem that you're trying to solve. And then now the delivery system is, how are you going to deliver this solution to them? How are you going to serve them? How is it going to reach them? What's the process? So when you have those two, initially they'll give you direction, so that as you're creating the other systems, these ones will already be working for you. And then number five, which is last but not least, create values that every person will adhere to in your business. Value that will determine the culture of your business. So this value will help you in recruiting the right people, the right attitude for your business. And when you're putting in the people, as you're thinking of the skills and the knowledge, the culture will also matter. So that when you set these 5 points, when you are able to use these 5 points, you are able to look at your business and the bigger picture. When you create systems, they'll be able to direct you. Somebody else will be able to use this to solve the problem that you're trying to solve without you being involved. And this will help you create a business that you don't have to be in it. You'll be able to avoid the trap of self-employment. So if you want to start a business that does not depend on you, go through these 5 points or factors and work around them before you start, before you open your business to serve your customers. If you liked this video, you can subscribe for more of the same.